Speak No Evil 2022 isn't your typical horror flick you can sit back and munch popcorn to. It's a nerve-wracking, sweat-inducing thriller that'll make you side-eye friendly smiles. The story's straightforward. A Danish family meets some cheerful Dutch vacationers who invite them for a weekend stay at their home. Sounds innocent enough, right? But what starts as a pleasant trip spirals into a pit of social tension, unease, and sheer terror. Director Christian Taftrup taps into dread with subtlety, mixing absurdity with real-life awkwardness. This film explores how extreme politeness, ignoring personal boundaries, and trying not to offend can lead straight into a nightmare. From the start, we're sucked into a world where every glance and small talk hides something sinister, and that's before anything truly horrific even happens. So, how scary is politeness? Things kick off when our Danish couple, Bjorn and Louise, strike up a seemingly warm, if slightly odd, friendship with Dutch couple Patrick and Karen. Patrick, the friendly head of the Dutch family, is outgoing and a little eccentric, contrasting with the more reserved Bjorn. As a strange psychological bond forms between them, the mood darkens. What makes Speak No Evil truly unsettling is how it preys on social anxiety and cultural misunderstandings, tapping into fears about our own inability to say no. The Danes are famously polite, conflict-averse, and unwilling to look rude, even as they sense that something's off. They'd rather suffer through social discomfort than make a scene. The first half of the film is a parade of subtle red flags. Awkward jokes, uncomfortable dinners, and forced hospitality. Louise grows increasingly uncomfortable, but Bjorn dismisses her concerns, chalking them up to cultural differences. And you, the viewer, are left shouting at the screen, "Just leave already." Speak No Evil weaponizes the hero's passivity, pushing viewers' patience to the limit. After countless ignored red flags, the horror becomes undeniable. The seemingly friendly hosts reveal a much darker side, and the Danes find themselves trapped in a nightmare they could have avoided. The film's predictability isn't a flaw, but a deliberate move that ramps up our own sense of helplessness. As the horror unfolds, it becomes unbearable, with Patrick and Karen's hospitality taking on a brutal edge. This film isn't about ghosts or monsters, but about the horrific consequences of human error and self-delusion. Taftrup doesn't need supernatural scares. The horror here is all too real, and that's what makes it terrifying. Special mention goes to the sound and music, which build an atmosphere thick with dread. Every sound, every creak, sets a sinister tone. In this way, Speak No Evil feels akin to the works of Robert Eggers or Ari Aster, masters of psychological discomfort through sound and minimalist settings. This isn't just a horror story about two families. It's a metaphor, a raw look at the modern obsession with political correctness and polite behavior. Our main characters pay a brutal price for refusing to speak up when they should. For many, this cautionary tale will resonate with the pressure to be polite at all costs, even when it's dangerous. The film probes society's fixation on social graces, which, when taken to the extreme, become deadly. It's not a film for everyone. It's exhausting, nerve-wracking, and unforgettable, meant for those who appreciate psychological horror. If you're a fan of lingering tension, social awkwardness, and deep discomfort, this is your movie. But if you're looking for a traditional horror with easy scares, Speak No Evil might disappoint. Recommended for those who embrace psychological horror and enjoy thought-provoking films about human relationships. Not recommended for those who expect an easy, entertaining watch or prefer traditional horrors. Verdict: Speak No Evil is a chilling journey into human fears and flaws, and if you're up for a true psychological dive, it's sure to leave its mark.